Good YouTube, it's your boy KB with Just Do Boxing, back with another video. And before I get into the video, I want to say, if this your first time on the channel, do your boy a favor, hit that subscribe button as we on the road to 1,000 subscribers, man. Hit that like button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified when new content drops. We growing, and to everybody that's subscribed already, to each and every one of y'all, it's truly appreciated. We gonna grow one subscriber at a time over here. If you like boxing, tune in and subscribe to Just Do Boxing. So let's get into it, man. We got some good news, some big news, however you want to look at it in the sport of boxing. We got, Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury versus Dillian, the Bodysnatcher Whyte, as it being reported that they agreed to a fight on April 23rd, which is, I think, is big for boxing. Not only for boxing, it's big for heavyweight boxing, as a whole. Between Dillian Whyte and Tyson Fury was long overdue. It's been a lot of back and forth, a lot of banter and trash talk, and now finally, as it's been reported, they finally agreed. Dillian Whyte, he's 28-2 with 19 KOs. He's 6'4" with a 70-inch reach, 34 years old. He's been stopped in both of his losses. The first loss coming from Anthony Joshua back in 2015, and it was a 7th-round TKO loss. His second loss was when he was KO'd in the 5th round in a fight that he was winning convincingly by Alexander Povetkin. That was back in 2020 of August 22nd. And Whyte, he avenged that loss. The next opportunity he got, which was March 27th of 2021, where he got a 4th-round TKO, where he dropped Povetkin with a left hook and stopped him soon after, So it would be a little over a year since Whyte has fought, But April 23rd, he better bring his A game for Tyson Fury. Fury, on the other hand, he's 33 years old, 6'9", with an 85-inch reach. Both fighters are orthodox. Fury was last in the ring October 9th of last year, where he defeated the Bronze Bomber Wilder by 11th round KO. In a great trilogy fight where we've seen a total of 5 knockdowns. Fury himself was knocked down twice. In round 4, he fought back like a true champion. Big salute, much credit to Tyson Fury. He battled back, knocking Wilder down 3 times himself, once in round 3, once in round 5, and once in the 11th, where, he ultimately stopped, Deontay Wilder. One of the best trilogy matches, I think, boxing scene, especially in recent years. I think the fight was very big. It delivered for sure. Both guys left everything in the ring, and the better man won, being Tyson Fury. Now, as I stated earlier, it's being reported that Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte, they both agreed to a fight. After all the banter, like I said, and the trash talk, we finally got these two, and it looked like they both gonna step in the ring April 23rd at Wembley Stadium. And I think it's just another huge fight for the heavyweight division, as this fight could potentially bring us closer to an undisputed match, in heavyweight boxing, where we would just have one champion. So I think that's great for boxing. I think that would be huge for the heavyweight division, because, the heavyweight division carries the sport of boxing. I think this fight is going to be very entertaining for as long as it lasts. Because I almost got this strange feeling that this fight is not going the distance. Dillian Whyte, he likes to apply pressure. He throws shots at weird angles, with bad intentions, and he always comes to fight no matter who he steps in the ring with. And I just don't see that being any different, when he steps in the ring going up against Fury. I don't think he's going to change. I think, he definitely has his work cut out for him, stepping up against Tyson Fury. But like I say, he always comes to fight, and I think he will have his opportunities to have success. But how much success Dillian Whyte will have remains to be a big question. Fury, he's not 31-0 for no reason. And at 6'9", he's very athletic, very agile for a guy of his size. Fury moves very well in the ring. He's very skilled. Good boxing brain and IQ. And he knows how to use his size and his physical gifts, as well as his athleticism to win fights. He has a style of his own that, to this point, nobody has been able to figure out. Wilder came close on a couple of occasions, but, he came up just short. Dillian Whyte is going to have to be ready. He's going to have to bring his A game. He's going to have to be fully prepared. Fury, be the toughest fight of his career, I believe. You know, and he's, like I said, he's gonna. Some people say he has a puncher's chance. I like to say he has more of a puncher's chance because he does show some skill in there. You know, Dillian Whyte is a little tricky and unorthodox. Like I say, he throws punches on weird angles. He has, like, you know, sort of like a sneaky inside game. You know, he does great work to the body. And if he's able to land some of those big unorthodox overhands or hooks on Fury's chin, we could have a new WBC champion, heavyweight champion. But you know, Fury, no doubt, he's going to make things very difficult for Dillian Whyte. He will use his size and his height to win rounds and his athleticism. And I believe at some point in the fight, Fury is going to use his weight, you know, at times to wear Dillian Whyte out. You know, and all in all, Fury has a great jab, very good reflexes, and moves very well, as I said earlier, for a 6'9" heavyweight, regardless of what many may say. You know, a guy that's 6'9", over 250 pounds, you know, he definitely has some punching power. And, you know, they're heavyweights. So I believe all the heavyweights can punch, in my opinion. And as we all know, in the sport of boxing, all it takes is one punch. So who's going to land that one punch or those punches? You know, we're going to find out April 23rd when Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte face off at Wembley Stadium. Again, this fight will be very entertaining. It took long enough to make, as I said, but it's finally here. The two styles will be interesting to see clash, and may the best man win. I don't have a dog in this race, in this heavyweight boxing, so anything can happen, but I lean slightly towards Fury. You know, he's a very big guy, very tricky and awkward guy to deal with. But as I said earlier, you know, Whyte has skills as well, and he can be tricky himself, you know. So we're going to find out who the better man is, as this fight, like I said, could set up a big heavyweight undisputed fight. You know, whether that be an undisputed between, you know, Alexander Usyk and Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, as a lot of people suspect that, you know, he's going to be successful against Dillian Whyte. And, you know, a lot of people also feel like Alexander Usyk is going to beat Anthony Joshua in a rematch whenever that takes place, which would set up an undisputed heavyweight showdown between, you know, Alexander Usyk and Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, which I think would be enormous for boxing. I think that would move the sport as a whole in the right direction. We would have one champion, one face, one name in the heavyweight division, and I just think that's something boxing needs right now. So, you know, that's my just do on it, man. Y'all get in the comment section. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know who y'all picking to win between Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, and Dillian, the Bodysnatcher Whyte. Get in that comment section. Y'all let me know what y'all think, as I do respond to comments whenever I see them. So I definitely will get back to y'all. And y'all let me know if I gave Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, and Dillian, the Bodysnatcher Whyte the just do, because that's what I do over here, just do boxing. Until the next one, I'm out. Peace.